In the last video, I talked about how the Greeks forced these rabbis to make a translation of the Torah. But what's incredible is they took all these rabbis and they put them separately. They put them into their own house, and they told us to make a translation. There weren't a lot of people to do it to make sure that nobody tried to make any changes discreetly. But it turns out not just one of them made changes, they all made changes, and we consider it like a big miracle. They all made the same changes because there were things that would have been read in Greek that would have read badly, and they wouldn't have understood the nuance of it. So some of the changes were made, including in the very beginning of Genesis. God says, let us make man. And we understand that God's talking to the angels and such. They're heavenly kind of servants of his, and changes it. It was changed by everyone to get rid of the us part, because that would confuse it. People might read that and say, aha, they do believe in multiple gods. There's another change that seems very, very minor, but they actually changed the translation, I think, of this rabbit, because this hare, because the name used in the Torah happened to be the same name as one of the king's wives, and they didn't want to be embarrassing this king, so they changed the name of the hare. They made a somewhat different translation there. So there were lots of these different translations, but they were all made the same through some great miracle, and that's the character of the Torah that was translated into Greek.